Hello, everybody, and welcome to the I don't. It's been 3 weeks. I think it's fair for me to not remember what number we're on, but I want to say 198.
We're way past one.
Yeah, no. Gosh darn it.
We're like
so far behind.
Yeah, at this point it would be like I want to say, 204.
Oh, Jesus, it is 204.
Hi, welcome
okay,
to
I thought we
the
were way.
episode 204.
Okay, I was way off. All right. Yeah, 204 it is. Oh, jeebus. Okay. So I'm Casey. We took a good 2-3 weeks off. God, I needed it. Like,
Hope those batteries recharge, son.
kinda, yeah. Like, last year was really, really, really stressful, and I didn't get any time to myself, really, for various reasons. So, yeah, I needed a couple weeks to, remember, I actually like doing this stuff. So, that's an important part of, keeping the show going week to week. So, yeah, I feel better, and it was gone long enough that I missed doing this. So that's the ideal, right?
Cool.
So, I'm Casey. Hi. And this week we have Kenchi.
I choked on a walnut. Hold on. Okay. Hi, I'm Kenshi618, and I had something really cool planned, but we didn't start on time. Patient was kind enough to provide me with one. An intro for today. It's gone now. I already said it, so it's not cool anymore.
Yeah, and just to be clear, this is entirely Zero's fault, and I want everyone to know that. It's just entirely down to him. He screwed it up. So, all you people that only come here for something, Kenshi.
We only started like a few minutes late. Gosh.
Listen, Zero, this is the first show of the new year. The first thing that happens is going to get blamed on you no matter what. It's tradition.
Technically, it's a second show for me.
Yeah, you have a point. Whatever.
Just switching, So Zero's here too. He's cute.
Hi, everybody. I get blamed for everything, even when it's not my fault.
Yes.
That's the work of a true hero. Is get blamed for everything.
Psst, Zero. He's blaming you because you showed up late.
I'm blaming you because I'm a jerk. I'm blaming you because I'm a mean, awful person.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And because you're all lacking in patience.
Speaking of whom.
Yeah, Kenshi, this is also your fault for not holding back on that cool thing that you said before we started recording. So, basically, everyone's to blame except me, who is perfect all the time. So, Patient is also here.
So basically, it's all Casey's fault.
Hello, everyone.
So, 2018, I guess. That's nice.
Boy, I didn't think I'd be around this long.
That's a weird thing that you mentioned that, because I woke up at after 3 hours of sleep, suddenly and inexplicably completely terrified that Yellowstone Park was going to erupt. And that was going to be the end of everything. I have no idea why. Absolutely none.
That wouldn't be the end of you, would it? It would be the end of us.
Yeah, Yellowstone Park is the biggest volcano in the world and would have devastating consequences for the entire planet if it went up.
Did you watch a documentary or something the night before?
Nope.
Is something
Nope.
happening with Yellowstone Park that I'm not aware of? Because it seems like something I would know about if it was happening.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I was paranoid enough that I checked Twitter on my phone. Because that's how I get news now, apparently. I don't know when that happened. But, yeah. Yeah, so that was... That was weird. So, how's everyone else's New Year's and Christmas and some breaks and such? Anyone want to lead us off? My stomach.
Okay. I guess I can lead us off.
Go ahead.
So, let's see. For Christmas, Christmas was fun. You know, I got presents for everyone. I got presents for myself. I got like 4 or 5 video games, and some other crap. For some reason, my parents gave me they re-gifted me from somebody else a $10 gift card to McDonald's. Which I never go to McDonald's.
Yeah, you're a KFC man.
Yeah.
And then I also got a French fry holder for my car.
What?
You mean a cup holder?
Yes. Specifically built to hold French fries.
That's stupid.
French fries from where specifically? Because don't all places have different like French fry receptacles? I guess.
Yeah, but I don't go to McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's in my car. So it's a very strange set of gifts that I received. But in terms of video games, I got Horizon Zero Dawn, I got Yakuza Kiwami, Crash Insane Trilogy, and Wolfenstein 2.
Best of luck with that Crash stuff. It's not easy.
It's
Fun, though.
not easy, yeah.
I did it.
I don't
so,
expect it
you
to
know,
be easy.
Get good, scrub.
I also got Fire Emblem Warriors, which is fun, but at the same time, I think I'm still burnt out on Fire Emblem. Which is weird because it's not necessarily a Fire Emblem game, but still. I beat Horizon Zero Dawn, actually, just recently. That game has a very interesting lore of its world. Like, they really did a lot of interesting things with that world. But I wouldn't say it was my favorite game of 2017 at all. I had a lot of things that just left me unsatisfied, I guess. There was no points where really I feel it excelled in a particular way that moved me.
And given that you have Breath of the Wild, and I'm pretty sure you have Super Mario Odyssey, I can see why.
Because, like, if you could climb everywhere in that game, like Breath of the Wild, that game would benefit so much. But no. It just... Or if you had a very interesting story that could only be told in a video game, like Nier Automata, maybe. But, like, there were lots of great games in 2017 that just kind of make it feel average.
Yeah, 2017 was a weird year for video games in general. Like, some of the best games in probably a decade, but also the worst practices in the industry in a lot longer than a decade.
I like to call it Nintendo Strikes Back, or EA's New Groove.
Well, it's not even just
EA's
Nintendo, though. That's the thing.
EA's New Groove 2, Electric Loot Box Saloon. That's not a good one.
Did you see the news that the Nintendo Switch has become the fastest selling console in U.S. history?
Zero read a headline about how great Nintendo is and parroted it. I'm surprised.
Well, I'm just saying they've been pretty successful for their first year of launch. So they had some pretty good games, and like everywhere else, you had a lot of good games.
Man, I'm glad I didn't know you when the Wii came out.
Oh boy, that would have been special. You would have been telling us all about how great the Waggle is. The Waggle, guys.
I still think that Wii Sports is one of the greatest games of all time.
I waggle it left and the character waggles it left. Isn't it great, guys?
I was pretty young when the Wii just came out, so
exactly. You would have been insufferable.
I would have been insufferable, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't really care much about video game news at that point, but it was more like, after the Wii U, everybody was saying Nintendo should go into third-party development and stop making consoles. So it's nice to see their success.
Yeah, I mean, this is about the halfway point between Nintendo doing that. I mean, they could have come out with just a new home console and another handheld and given another go of it, but they hybridized it so their really, really successful handheld market can prop up their really flagging home console market. And
well,
it's
the main
worked out
thing
for
with the Wii U was that it didn't get a lot of games. There were lots of like droughts, and so by combining both, you get both kind of development teams working up for one console and making games. You get twice as many games.
Yeah, like I say,
So,
it worked out for them.
Yeah, good strategy. But anyways, Horizon Zero Dawn was it does some really cool things.
I just wanted to say as well, it also conveniently at the best possible time gets them out of the pure handheld market because that was not going to last for much longer.
Yeah, especially with mobile games
and tablets and such. Yeah, so good call all around. Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah. So Horizon Zero Dawn does a lot of cool things. The ending is, I would say, it's lackluster, I guess. The final boss is a robot that you fought before, essentially, with just more additional robots on the side. Yeah. It felt very flat.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of middling things about it. Like the production values are really high, but the actual content is kind of lacking. Like, it's almost like a popcorn game, except you can't eat popcorn while you're playing video games.
Yeah. And, like, when I first climbed a tower in that game, because they have towers that you climb and then reveal huge.
Yeah, it's an Ubisoft clone, so yeah.
Reveals, like, 30 different icons, and I'm like, boy, I miss Breath of the Wild when it just revealed the terrain. And then I could look at that and try to see where interesting things are. Oh no, I don't like the 30 icons that randomly appear now. It's too much.
Yeah. It's weird. Those games are kind of going for the whole, we're going to give you all this content and we don't expect you to do all of it. And for completionists, that's incredibly draining and you just get sick of the game really quickly. So
if you collect all of these collectibles, you can turn it in for a box that has some items in it. Nothing unique, just some items and money.
Makes you wonder whether they were going to be indulging in a certain other facet of the games industry that involves boxes currently, but decided not to.
There's a section of items called treasure boxes, and it. Yeah.
Good stance on not doing that, at least. Credit where it's due. Well, I don't think you should actually get credit for not being disgusting, but you know what I mean.
Anyway, aside from that, after Christmas for New Year's, I went down with my family to go to my second cousin's wedding. And he's getting married, like, at a pretty old age, like 52. So it was his first time getting married. And it was the first time I ever went to a wedding. It was interesting.
Was it boring? Because they're all boring.
It was a pretty short ceremony, and most of the time for the reception, I was up there dancing with everyone. My grandpa started dancing too, which is weird. He never dances, but
that's a wedding.
Yeah, everybody was having fun because it's the first time in a long time that the whole family's got together for something happy and not a funeral.
Yeah.
So everybody made the most out of it.
Yeah, weddings are weird like that. Everyone just kind of stops giving a shit about how they look and just have a good time. It's actually kind of nice.
So we went down to before that we went down to Huntington Beach to stay with some friends of the family. And they introduced us to Jackbox games.
Oh yeah, I
So
was at one point planning on doing Let's Play one of those for the channel. Did not go through for reasons. Sorry.
But now I own Jackbox games, so haha. And we all had a lot of fun with that. You know, because you play a game and everybody else can join in on their phone. So I won a lot with us, especially like games like Quiplash. We have to say something smart. Or
Actually,
clever
we
real
are
fast.
way more capable of doing those now. Now I think about it, with Discord and everything.
Yeah.
We could absolutely. Thoughts for the future. Anyway, I keep interrupting. I'm sorry.
After the reception, one of my family members used to work for Disney, so every year they get like 4 tickets to Disney, Disneyland. So we got park hopper tickets for Disneyland and California Adventure, and it was very nice for them.
I'm sorry, this is a perk that goes on after they've left.
Yeah.
What sort of job did they used to do?
I think they were just like a baggage checker or something. Might have been something higher up.
Incredible perks.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing with theme parks. If you work there for a while, then you have almost a permanent in with the people that work there. It's very strange.
Well, I'm not complaining. I just never heard of that before.
So we went in. We got to go to the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride, aka what used to be the Tower of Terror, which, and some part of me hurts because I liked the Tower of Terror. But the Guardians of the Galaxy ride is still really fun. They did a lot to really. Like, it doesn't look the same at all. It's very impressive what they did just visually to it.
By the way, you've got like 5 years left of enjoying rides like that before your inner ear hardens, and you are fucked when it comes to those rides.
No.
Yep. They will make you vomit every time.
Well, it doesn't make my parents vomit, and they went on it with me. Let me tell you, my family has iron stomachs. We don't vomit unless we want to. Gosh darn it.
Fair enough.
So we went on that. We went on just a bunch of rides. Had a lot of fun since it was right after Christmas. They were still doing like a Christmas parade, and the Haunted Mansion was changed to be Night Before Christmas themed, which they did a lot for that.
I love that movie.
Yeah, they had full like animatronic versions of the characters, and everything else was changed in a really impressive way. And yeah, it was just a good time. And then got back here, and it was a good Christmas, you know. One thing I do want to say is I watched the first episode of an anime called Pop Team Epic.
Okay.
I think everybody needs to watch it. I think it's very important.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, so I'm gonna not do that for now.
Oh, I'm gonna do the usual thing that we usually do when we're doing the other show, which is looking up.
It is.
So, bear with me while I do
like. I don't know how to really describe the show. Think of it like it's almost like an anime version of Robot Chicken, I guess. It is extremely weird, but also hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna have to actually Google this, because it doesn't seem to be on GoGo Anime, so. Oh no, it was the right one. It's Pop Tepic for some reason.
It's It's something amazing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Two profane middle school girls named Popko and Pipimi, who encounter a variety of both mundane and bizarre situations. Absurdism, non sequitur. It sounds like one of the adult cartoons of Western media. Your Family Guy, your South Park, etc. Kind of.
It's no, it's not. You should watch it, and then you'll find out what exactly the crap this is, because it's something that I think is great.
All right.
That's all I'm gonna say, and that's it for my week.
Your several weeks, yes. I guess I'll go next, because why not? So I did the thing that I was supposed to do, that I promised I would do. Somehow 2017 became the year of Persona 5 for me because it took me all year to play it. I finished on December 28th. Finally finished that game.
Fitting.
Yeah. So that was great. I decided I was buying a Switch at the time, and I was like, okay, I'm going to finish Persona 5 before it gets here, so then I can unplug my PS4 from a monitor, plug a Switch in instead, and there we go, because, I'll have played all the games on the PS4 that I have, so it's fine. So, I finished Persona 5 in time. My Switch is sitting there in a box from Amazon.
Then you realize New Game Plus exists.
No. Then I realized, I've heard good things about that Yakuza 0 game, so I think I'm going to try that. Just
Casey.
no other reason than whim. And, yeah, it's a pretty good game. I have not shut up about it in the public Discord, possibly to people's annoyance. But, yeah, that's a really good game.
Yeah, you jump on that train late, but it's better than not jumping on at all.
Not that late. It still came out in 2017.
We're talking about Yakuza games we're talking about. I'm not talking about that one in particular. I'm talking about Yakuza as a series as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did play like half of the first one, but I think that was also in 2017, so that doesn't really count. So, yeah. So yeah, that's a fun game. Really polished in almost every facet, except for the karaoke minigame that is absolute dog shit. Absolute turd. Just terrible. Like, anger-inducing, just completely inept design when it comes to designing something like that. But, yeah. It's really fun to just wander around and find dudes who start to front and you just like, okay, let's throw down. And then you demolish them and throw a bike at them. And it's really satisfying. Like, everything has an impact in the fighting and stuff, which is really important for that sort of game. It's...
Yeah. You know that series, like, there are, at one point, actual Yakuza were called in for help with development for the Yakuza series. And some of them were interviewed. And one said, Kiryu would not be a Yakuza anymore because fighting that many people all the time is problematic.
Yeah, well, in fairness, he wouldn't be a Yakuza anymore for a lot of other reasons that are more plot-centric, but yeah.
Yeah. Him fighting people is problematic throughout the series.
In fairness, a lot of other people start those fights. But I don't know whether...
random guys in the street time after time.
Well, I don't know. I feel like the implication is he just has one of those faces that make people want to walk up and try and start something because he looks like a tough guy.
I think it was established in the lore that because Kiryu is so strong, later on in the series especially, guys send all their newbies to go fight Kiryu as a hazing ritual.
It's pretty good, actually. I haven't played any of the later games. Like, because of like I probably would have played 3 if they hadn't have like just taken content out for the Western release for no reason. Like as soon as they did that, I was like, okay, well if they're gonna just cut out content from a game with no reason for it, then I'm not really gonna why would I reward that?
By now it's become popular with the West, so they're doing a better job.
Yeah, so they can just put everything in and no one will care, and we don't really need or want it to be censored for our sensitive Western aesthetics. So
my aesthetics are so sensitive.
So yeah. 6 comes out in like 3 months, I think. I think it's set for March. I'm not sure whether I'm going to play that one, though, because it's old, grizzled dad Kiryu and such. I don't know.
This old, grizzled dad Kiryu is fun. It's probably just coming out in Japan for now.
It's already out in Japan. It came out last month.
Oh.
Yeah, I looked up the release dates because I was curious.
Yeah, you got that coming out next month. You have Bayonetta 1 and 2 for Switch. And then also the new Digimon game is coming out this month.
Is it going to be a good one like Cyber Sleuth, or is it going to be...
It is a companion piece to Cyber Sleuth.
Oh, cool beans.
Yeah, so it's I can't remember the name exactly, but it's coming out in actually like a week or 2.
There are so many things I forgot to link dump. Yakuza 0. Only 2 things actually. But of a Digimon. Do you have a name for that, Zero? Digimon game?
Let me look it up real quick because this is like. It is Hacker's Memory.
Thank you. So, yeah. Obviously, other than that, Christmas happened, and I was the king of Christmas this year because I got amazing presents for everybody. A couple of them on a suggestion, but the rest of them completely on my own recognizance, and I did really, really well and got things people really liked. So,
yeah,
yay me. This is a real rarity because I'm shit at finding presents for people. Absolutely terrible.
I got my brother a Nintendo Switch.
That's cheating. That's just a video game console. I mean, I got my sister and brother-in-law foam replica swords from Game of Thrones. That is apparently the best gift either of them have received for Christmas ever.
Alright.
Yeah. I did not know they would like them that much, but I'm glad they did.
I got my dad a figure of Rick from The Walking Dead. He loved it because he loves The Walking Dead.
Fair play. Yeah, so
I got my dad. That.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I don't know why that. I don't know why that's so long. For what it is at the bottom, like it doesn't make any sense.
Suffice to say, I won't be putting that in the link dump.
Yeah, you kind of can't. It's just a Black Panther portrait.
Okay, cool.
Which works because he likes the superhero and his favorite football team is the Carolina Panthers.
What else did you do, Father Christmas?
Dinner with the family, which was cool. Turkey dinner with stuffing, extra puddings, roast potatoes.
Stovetop stuffing.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Casey, what exactly?
Sorry?
What exactly is Yorkshire pudding?
It is a pastry. It's kind of like a pie without the top crust. It's just got the outer edge. Kind of. It's not a great description of it, but that's kind of what it's like. And, soft pastry at the bottom, crispy pastry around the rim, and usually you would pour gravy in it, and it's amazing.
So, more of a savory pie then?
Yeah. Like, Toad in the Hole, if you've ever heard of that, is just a giant one of those that you put sausages in. And That's Toad in the Hole. I don't know why they call it that, but that's what it is.
That actually sounds tasty.
It's pretty good. I love Yorkshire puddings. I don't know why. I literally eat them on their own. I have been known to do this. It's probably not particularly healthy. I don't care. They're delicious. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm drooling a little bit thinking about them.
You should.
Sorry.
So, yeah, dinner was fantastic. And, what else did I do for Christmas and New Year's? I didn't do anything for New Year's. I looked out the window at midnight and saw shitty fireworks, literally just tiny flashing lights in the distance. And then went back to just whatever I was doing at the time. I forget what it was. I don't know.
See, my hotel right near Disneyland, we got upgraded to face Disneyland, so we got to see them do their awesome fireworks show. It was nice.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm also at the same time bored with fireworks at this point in my life.
Yeah. It's amazing when you're a kid, and then not so much later on. And then at some point during your childhood, you get a traumatic moment where someone gets hit in the face with one that is standing 3 feet away from you. They lose an eye. So, yeah, not a big fan of fireworks anymore. For reasons. So, yeah, that's pretty much my Christmas and New Year's. I don't know whether there's anything else really worthy of note. A lot of reading. That's been good too. So that was fun. Yeah. So, that's pretty much my time. Patient. Do you want to go?
Sure. Well, the past few weeks been pretty eventful. Still worrying about finding a job, and I'm going to be heading out for jobs. Am I coming through?
Not especially well.
One moment.
One moment.
Okay, I'm just looking through the public Discord to see if there's anything I missed talking about, because I didn't shut up in that thing. Holy shit.
That's okay. Oh yeah, Critical Role's starting their next season in like 3 days.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Okay, I think. Alright. So Christmas happened, obviously. My parents, particularly my father, loved the gift that we collaborated to get them, which was a hot tub. So.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. My father's really looking forward to trying it once the outside temperature is high enough. So. Aside from that, I got my sister a pair of gift cards, which I'll hopefully find before she heads back to college. Because I seem to have misplaced them. Yeah, not good. Bought my brother a couple of new inner tubes for his bike to replacing. Did that come through?
Yeah.
And his new wife, who loves puzzles, I got her a jigsaw puzzle. Interesting sort of kit where the puzzle has a hidden message that goes along with the book that it comes with. Thought that she'd like it, and it seems that she does. I also got the pair of them a toaster, which has a slot for making fried eggs as well.
Ooh. Toaster technology.
Food.
And I got my mother a cookbook.
Got you the
No, Zero. We're not.
Yeah. Sorry.
Some other noteworthy presents that were exchanged. What my brother got his new wife, which is a little Snorlax doll about the size of a head, and it has a peculiar face, just a couple of dots for eyes, and you can turn it inside out and reveal that it's actually a Ditto in disguise.
So cool. I want one. I want one.
As for me, gift cards and chocolates and such. And aside from that, the bigger things, I got Mario Party 8, enjoyable to play. I got a mug from my brother and sister-in-law that says, "I am silently correcting your grammar." It was a bit risky, but I like it. It was close to being offensive, but I like it. Also got a pair of wireless headphones from my sister.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. And let me see. Well, I mean, I might have mentioned this. My girlfriend knitted me a scarf. Very
Oh.
very. Yeah. It was. I just love it. It's wonderful.
I had this friend in high school who was taking up like crochet, and she crocheted me a scarf and like little mittens. So that's nice to get something handmade.
It really is. I just wish I could do more handmade for her. But I do have something in mind. Though I'm still waiting on resources to actually pull it off. Yeah, I'll have it in time. What else was there? Christmas was enjoyable, of course. This nice banquet with my family. Banquet is a bit of an exaggeration, but it was good food. And first time in a while that my grandmother, my mother's mother, didn't come down to join us there since my mother had the flu. Ever pleasant. So since then, finished putting away the Christmas stuff yesterday. It's always a bit melancholy to put the stuff away. It's wonderful to get it out and set it up, but it's always a bit sad putting it away.
Not when you have to put away that stupid freaking wire snowman. You're taking out all the stakes in the ground, but then you took them out wrong. Then you have to lift them up and put. Hate that snowman.
My apologies.
I mean,
stupid little snowman.
If you wanted to, Mariah
habits
Carey
are
says
wrong.
you should leave your Christmas decorations up until July. I don't know whether you want to do that.
Yeah, no. No, my parents took a vacation to Vegas for days, and they requested that we have all the Christmas stuff down by the time they got back. And we missed a couple of odds and ends, but for the most part, we obliged.
See, if my parents did that, all the Christmas stuff would be up when they came back.
Well, we like to have happy parents in our.
Me and my brother tend to be lazy or forgetful. A little bit of both.
Oh yeah, and they brought me back from Vegas a deck and a Fidget Cube. They brought me back from Vegas a deck of that have $100 bill as the designing the design of Benjamin Franklin on the back. And they also bought me one of the Fidget Cubes. The things with the... Yeah, hang on.
There's some new tech right here.
No, it's like they have a bunch of different functions on them. It was like Fidget was a whole thing before the spinners became ridiculous, where you would just have a little box and it would, like, if you felt like there was like a switch that you could just flip, or there was a thing you could spin on it, and that was just what it was. Whatever scratched that particular itch for you, it would have that function on it, and you could just keep doing that.
Oh,
and it is
gosh,
quite...
I want that. That helps so much in my daily life.
It is quite diverting, yes. My parents got me a red and black one, and I love it already. So, there's that. Other than that, in the writing, I've been having a lot more success brainstorming for a Pokemon SI that I have planned, thanks in a small part to you, Casey.
No problem.
Was iffy about this, and
yeah.
Also,
I apologize. I tend to be very critical, so sorry.
No. No, that's what I was asking for. I wanted criticism. Now, what was it? Ah, yes. I finally figured out how to execute my crossover idea between
between what, sorry?
One Piece and Zatch Bell, or Konjiki no Gash Bell. It's one of my favorite series. Less mainstream than I would like, but I love it. So I finally figured out how to execute that so I can start planning it out.
Yeah, I wish there were more Zatch Bell stories. I like that series.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you could help me out with the one I had in mind.
Well, I'm going to be no good for helping you write it. Like, I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
Like I remember the gist of it and certain important points.
Well, if you wouldn't mind allowing me to refresh your memory. And I certainly wouldn't mind doing that.
Well, I have no problems with that at all.
Well, maybe we'll get together at some point and start coming up with something. I mean, I'm sure that if the author of what is technically the greatest One Piece fic of all time can come on board with this, it's going to be...
Oh, God.
Got a rep to live up to, Kenshi.
Apparently.
It would be an honor.
Oh, God. I have to produce now.
Put up or shut up.
Indeed.
Yes, and the Crossbrain will be publishing part 1 of Strong World. And gave
your
us...
mic completely cut out for like 4 seconds there. You're publishing the first part of Strong World.
I'm sorry. Who was using Siri just now?
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do anything either.
So we're experiencing some
That I heard, but that was from Patience channel.
Coming through?
Yes?
Oh, okay. I accidentally turned it on. Strange. Okay, where was I?
Publishing the first part of Strong World.
Ah, yes, because the poll that we set up for our fans, the general consensus was just to publish it all at once, but between the delay of the holiday season, just wanting to put something out for them, as a couple of people are wondering why we've gone so long without updating and if everything is all right with us, because, they don't keep track of us on Discord or Space Battles or any of that. But aside from that, this first installment is almost 30,000 itself, so the whole thing's likely going to be around 100,000. So even we have to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah. Like, people can say all they want, that they want longer chapters, but once you get, well, I'd say past 20,000 words, then you're kind of pushing it. So,
I mean, 30,000 is regular at this point, but we did 40,000 and 50,000 a few times, but 100K, even if it is arguably the best movie in One Piece, we cannot publish that all at once.
Yeah, no. I would say even, one of my longer chapters was 17,000 words, and I felt that was too much. I think it's better to get more regular releases than big, long ones that take a long time to read.
Yeah, bigger is not always better. It's good. It's not always better.
And if it takes a long time, and it will if your chapters are going to be 30,000 words or more, then you also run the risk of people just losing the thread of the story.
Yeah, I honestly think the best chapter length is if you have 100,000 words or something, you have a big stockpile of just chapter potential, 6,000 words per chapter or around that. You can just do that daily at that point.
Well, maybe we'll be doing that once the time skip comes to an end. It's not likely to be not giving any attention to this fight over that time. But that's a long way off. Now, anything else noteworthy? Well, when 12 Red Line updates again, it's going to be fantastic. My beloved girlfriend has been putting a lot of work into the story. She's wanting to make it everything that it be. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Aside from that, what else is there?
Dunno.
Pardon?
I said dunno. I don't know. Is there anything else?
Well, there is the fact that Chugga Conroy has begun Let's
Cut out again there.
Chugga begun his Let's Play Poke Black, and I've been working on fleshing out the pages on the Chugga Conroy wiki for his Pokemon.
Also, your phone's going off again.
So that has got to an status on that. So that's nice.
Missed most of that. I think your audio's just starting to cut out now. So, Kenchi, what's your stuff?
All right. Let's see. All this has been pretty wholesome and nice so far. That's where this stops.
Yeah. Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot to mention. I was going to interject. I also called Zero a butt on the public Discord. I kind of felt like that was worth mentioning, and I completely neglected to do so until now, so Zero's a butt. I just wanted to make that clear.
Okay. I call most people butts.
You're a butt.
I know. You are too.
Anyway, Kenchi, what were you saying?
Yeah, all right. So, it's been a while since I've been on here, and about a third of that time I've been gone soaked in alcohol, so let's see if I remember what I did. Let's see. So, let's see. 2 days before Christmas, I got together with my friends. I got loaded, because that's what happens at Christmas. Let's see. I didn't do anything dumb that night. Everything was pretty safe. Just hung out in the basement and played PlayStation 4 all night. pretty enjoyable time. Don't get to see my friends that much, or I hadn't this year, so it was cool. Let's see. Christmas. I did not get anything because I'm a grown man. I don't get presents anymore. So I gifted myself the aforementioned hoodie that I podcast chat. I got my mom's a lot of clothes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my dad that portrait of Black Panther because he likes the comic book character Black Panther and the Carolina Panthers. And when he got it, he was like, I'm going to hang it right here. And it's going to bring us good luck on Sunday. And I was like, don't you put that on me. Don't put that evil on me. As if the outcome of the game relied on the fact that I got him a present related to Panthers. And I was right because they lost. So, yeah.
I like how he says Panthers.
You got to put some flair on some words.
Panthers.
It's like how I cut promos. It's like how I cut pro wrestling. If there's ever a moment I can roll my R's, I will do it just because to sound different. Let's see. What else?
Really?
Yeah. Like that. Like just for no reason, I'll just roll my R's if I can afford to. Let's see. What else? I freaking started New Game Plus to Persona 5, finally.
Why?
So, I don't know. Why not?
I beat Persona 5 twice when it came out, so I understand.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do it again so soon after beating it, but I'm going to New Game Plus it now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, PlayStation Store went nuts, I guess, because they dropped, like, Deus Ex, Batman Telltale game, and those were free if you have PlayStation Plus. So I scooped those up. I haven't played them yet, but I have them.
Which Deus Ex?
The new one. So I'm going to see what that's all about in a bit. Not today, but eventually.
One day.
Yeah, like Casey with his one day I'm going to play the Switch.
I will, one day, as soon as I figure out Mahjong.
You're never going to figure out mine.
You're never
No,
going to figure
no.
Yeah, you're not. You're also never going to figure out Pachinko.
Well, Pachinko's very, very easy. It's just fucking... It was a mini game on The Price is Right, for God's sake. I know what Pachinko is.
Okay, dude. Or you say the trophy's going to haunt your dreams, that Mahjong trophy.
Okay.
Let's see. For New Year's, I got drunk again because it was New Year's.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's convenient that there was not a podcast day after New Year's because I was nowhere near my computer. I was like 50 miles away and I didn't wake up until noon.
Called it.
What do you mean you called it?
You're
Did
right.
you
You actually did say you were just going to be completely hammered. That's why we couldn't do it that day. You called it out specifically. You did. So, yeah.
To quote Thor, hammer!
So yeah, that's what happened that day.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else did I do?
It's hard to remember when you're in a drunken haze.
It is. I don't think I did anything bad. Because someone would have told me about it by now. Because I also saw my friends like this weekend. And I was not drunk, before anyone mentions it. I do not get drunk 3 weeks in a row. I don't even get drunk 2 weeks in a row. Normally I spread this out over like 3 times a year. But technically one was before the end of the year. So the New Year's one was my first of the year. The second one will be at St. Patrick's Day. And the third time will be on my birthday. You have to plan these things out in advance when you're me.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah. See, I also updated my obscure story that doesn't get views, but I updated it because it makes me laugh. Naruto Soldiers of Fortune. I was not able to update Shinobi of the High Seas before Christmas Patient. I'm sorry. I know I was not able to get that done for you. Let's see what else. I had a breakthrough in my book. Finally got to the next phase that I wanted to write, so I'm going to be blazing through that very soon. And let's see. What else? Nothing much. Don't really have much else. I don't think. If I did, I can't remember it. That's what alcohol does.
So, I may or may not have just Googled Yellowstone volcano.
Why?
I should not have done that.
Why? Are we gonna die?
Possibly.
We already dead.
Like soon?
Also, possibly.
Casey. You know what? I don't want to know.
No, you
I don't
don't.
want to know. I don't want to know because there's nothing I can do about it anyway. So.
In fairness, these are, scare tactic headlines, sensationalism and such, but they're also from October, so that's pretty fucking recent. So, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say they're not legit or nothing to be concerned about because if they were, I would have about them and put them on TV by now. So,
Recommendations.
Okay.
yeah, let's not talk about the death of Kano.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Goodbye, Wyoming.
Wyoming. Yeah.
And everything else.
Just Wyoming. Nowhere else.
Well, that's like ground zero. Okay. Recommendations, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm going to see whether I've got anything in my fanfiction alerts. Other than that, I'm going to end up recommending something from QQ, so that's gonna be the thing.
A lot of people have been putting fics and stuff in our recommendations thing on the public Discord.
They have, and it's supplied me with a lot of tabs that I have not looked at yet.
Yeah, same. I have a lot of things I haven't read yet because I'm trying to catch up on anime and also play large open world games and also write at the same time.
Hello? Audio's cutting out for everyone at the moment. There we go.
Okay, go watch Pop Team Epic. That's my recommendation. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I've got something to recommend. It's called A Hero and Many, Many Devils. It is High School DxD and My Hero Academia. So,
I'm not sure about that title, though.
Well, in fairness, there are a lot of devils in the series. Go figure. Yeah, so Izuku goes to DxD through the usual contrivances. He has the 5% thing, the one for all, and that's pretty much it. I'm not entirely sure exactly what point in canon it's at, mostly because I haven't gone past the anime. So,
if he fights mainly with kicks, it's past the current anime.
Don't think so, but yeah. So it's pretty solid. It's him figuring out his place in a world where there are a lot of people with superpowers, but they're not people. They're, angels, devils, etc., etc., and finding his feet in that sort of setting. Yeah, as in Reynare attacks Issei, and Izuku steps in, beats the crap out of her, abducts her, essentially, and then gets accosted by devils. And they're like, hey, we should probably kill her. And he's Izuku, so he's like, no. And that's about as far as it's gotten. It's not very far in. It's only 3 chapters in. So, this could be something.
There's a link for it, so I can probably check it out.
Yeah. It could be something interesting.
Boy.
We'll see.
This will be a tab sitting on my browser for a long time. But yeah.
Also worth noting, Izuku still has his incredibly awkward with girls thing, and that's going to be, it might end up being your more standard harem protagonist thing for him. I don't know what to do about girls, but they like me for some reason. I'm scared and such. Which, it was nice when DxD subverted that a little bit, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we'll see where it goes. Like, the writing is impressive enough that I'm willing to just go with it.
Yeah.
Kenji, you got anything? You've had 3 weeks? You've had 3 weeks?
Yep.
Not even like a TV show, film, wrestling move. I don't
know. If you want a wrestling move, I know how to do a springboard drop kick consistently.
Nice.
To who cares about that, or who knows what that is. Please know
any drop kick is a good drop kick.
They're not.
Yeah, I know.
I assume that's correct, Kenji.
Yes.
So, yeah, Kenji can do those now, so I've got to find a YouTube video showing those, so you know how cool Kenji is.
I was going through some of my old tabs, and I found that terrible crossover fanfiction idea generated again.
Oh, yeah. I remember that thing. We had fun with that in the fucking Discord thing.
Combine Lost in Space and Captain America. The story should use a secret government plot as a plot device.
It's weird how many of them just write themselves. I think you still have one of mine pinned.
Yeah. Right, a crossover fanfiction combining Harry Potter and Sex in the City. The story should use the future as a plot device.
I mean, both of those shows are set in the past, so I don't really know how that would...
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, so...
I'm going to link that.
That's a good hour. You know what we haven't done yet? We haven't acknowledged the support of our great patrons on Patreon that decided to not fuck everyone over. Good for them. So...
Yay.
I mean, it's good for them. Like I say, you don't give credit to people for not, being dickheads. So they decided not to screw themselves over, which is, in specific terms, good for them. Trying to remember which one of my several passwords is for Patreon. That's not it.
The password is 5.
That's not it either. Shit.
Who gave us money? We'll never know.
Okay, for fuck's sake. What's my goddamn...
Here at the Fandom Flux podcast, we believe in the power of technology.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. At all, actually. Believe in it.
Yeah.
Give me a second to think.
There. Did your springboard dropkick job for you. You're welcome.
Oh, also, since it's a new year, if you want to come on the podcast and you donated $20.
Okay, so I need to do password reset now because I...
Oh, man. I forgot I have to do that at work tonight. Damn it. I don't want to do that.
I typed in my email address wrong, didn't I? That's why I got it wrong. Fuck. Yep. I did.
Everybody, this is how the sausage is made.
Wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. You'll hear Kenshi.
Springboard dropkick. That's okay. That's what that was. That's what I thought it was.
Yes, I'm in. Okay, it only took me like 5 minutes. Okay.
You're a special man.
All right. So, our donators for the month of turmoil that was December The Crossbrain, $10. Thank you, Crossbrain. Everyone
A
involved.
pleasure as always.
Max Duel donated $1. Thank you, Max Duel.
Thank
Greek
you.
Guy donated $1. First time donation. Thank you, Greek Guy. Glad we.
Thank you.
As far as I'm aware, we sorted out the weirdness with what was happening there. So,
I
Bomber.
like that it goes by Greek Guy in the public Discord.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, I think his name was in Greek, and then he changed it because everyone just knows him as Greek Guy.
Yeah.
I kind of feel a little bad about that, but
I think Greek Guy is a good name.
it's a pretty good name. Bomber donated $1. Thank you, Bomber. Troper, $5. Thanks, Troper. Cool dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tuxedo Ninja donated $20. Thank you, Tuxedo Ninja.
I also enjoy that name.
Hey, Tuxedo Ninja, if you want to come
You want
over
to be
and
on
hang
the
out.
show for a week? Sure, we can do that.
Yeah. I'm always happy to have a Tuxedo Ninja by my side.
I've never seen a Tuxedo Ninja. It'd be
Neither have I.
Well, isn't that basically James Bond?
Nah. It's not really ninja-y.
Well, I mean, the traditional ninja thing wasn't actually just the black suit and the mask and everything, and the nin and everything. That, like, they just blended
And what's
into
the
a
point?
crowd and stuff.
And what's the point?
Yeah. What's the point?
So Ethan F donated $10, and thanks, Ethan. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Appreciate you running the Minecraft server as well. Cool dude. Thanks for letting us in. Hugh8, $20. Thank you, Hugh8. Again, if you want to be on the show, sure. Just let us know.
Yeah. You're always welcome here.
So, thanks to everybody that donates. Yeah, I know it was weird last month. I'm not going to apologize because we had nothing to do with it, and we would not let any of that weird shit happen to people that actually support us and are cool. So,
Yeah.
thank you for sticking with us regardless of all of that crap that was going on. We really appreciate it. So,
From the bottom of Kenshi's black Weasley heart, thank you.
Weasley? Really?
Well, not Weasley. I'm not Weasley.
Yeah. I don't know if Weasley is the right word.
I don't have another. I don't have an adjective to add to black heart.
Smoky?
Malfoy?
Malfoy. It's not an adjective, dog.
Malformed?
No, I'm the picture of health.
Harry Potter pun. Never mind.
Distorted? Abyssal?
I'll take abyssal. Black abyssal heart.
There you go.
So, I would like to thank everybody for listening to the Fandom Flux podcast episode. Thank you for putting the fucking link for the spring to whatever the fuck that is.
You're welcome.
Episode number
204. It's 204.
204.
Sure. I'm just gonna pretend it's 197 still because it makes me feel young again.
Those
For like
days are
3
wrong.
months. So, if you want to get in contact with us, you can do so through the YouTube channel through the comments or through our public Discord, which there should be a link to in the link dump. If you want to donate on Patreon, feel free. We very much appreciate it. Well, that's mean. Patient.
Fandom Flux is old and forget.
That's slightly less mean. Patient.
That's like, let's be grizzly.
All right. Once again, thanks everybody for listening to the
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week or on any one of our mini shows that we do. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.